Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today we were talking about that full moon that's happening in Pisces at 21 degrees and 5 minutes. I just saw one of the cards. We'll see if it comes up. All right, so for you, this is happening in your second house of self-esteem, self-value, self-worth, finances. So yeah, a lot of cards coming out. Interesting, interesting. So I was trying to get into your energy before I turned on the camera, and I got a lot of pressure in my third eye. Like it's blocked, like you're trying to use your intuition, but maybe it's a bit of a struggle, or you're getting a lot of information. Maybe that would be more like you're getting the information, you're just, you got to trust your intuition. You got to trust that what they're telling you is the real deal. So you are a very intuitive sign. You're very connected that way. And trusting your intuition becomes really important. And the more you do, you try it out a little bit here, a little bit there. And then I think, you find that the more you practice using your intuition, the easier it becomes to trust it. And so keeping a little journal maybe of when, I think I should do this, and then write it down, and then journal about the results of that decision. How did you feel about it? Did it work out in your favor? When I was younger, I had a lead foot. Okay, maybe, well, it's not as bad now. So I used to race a lot. And I had a nickname for all my racing. Anyway, but I always knew. I'm like, oh, I need to slow down. There's a cop coming up. I used to call it cop dark. There's a cop ahead. And so I would always take my foot off the accelerator, go around the corner, and sure enough, the cop would be there. And so I started trusting that feeling like, oh, there's a cop. There's a cop. I mean, for as much as I raced, that I have only one speeding ticket is crazy. And the day I got my speeding ticket, the night before, I saw in my head the blue hood of the state police with the red light going. I knew I was going to get a ticket, so it wasn't like I didn't know. And I tried to drive slow, but it was too hard. I was traveling like a long distance, and I just, I just drove. Okay, so here we go. You have the 8 of Mirrors. I'm using the Chrysalis Tarot. The 8 of Mirrors is like the 8 of Cups, but it's not in this deck. When I was trying to decide what to use, the decks that were coming up to me, this one is different. And so we're gonna read up a little bit on it, because you also have the 7 of Mirrors, and then you have the 3 of Stones. And the 3 of Stones is about building something, but it's building something using your intuition and spirit. That one I don't have to look up, because somebody already got that one earlier and I looked it up. And we also had the 8 of Mirrors, but that one has a list, and so I don't want to try to guess what's on the list. But the 7 of Mirrors. The 7 of Mirrors is she serves as a metaphor for many things. Like famous poems, great paintings, tarot cards inspired through various insights, interpretations. So again, this is getting in touch with your intuition. This is going to be a big deal for you. So what do you need to let go of? Because it's a full moon, right? A full moon is about releasing something, ending a cycle to create space. And I think that what you need to let go of is your resistance to listening to your intuition. And some of you are really good at this, and you're like, what are you talking about? So be sure to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. You might find your message in a different one. But this calls to mind 2 things we can never seem to escape: difficult dilemmas and cloudy choices that warp judgment and discernment by blurring reality. So Perhaps you are imprisoned in your own mind. You see, that looks like there's like bars in front of her. Like, are you trapped by indecision because it's really hard to listen to your intuition? Is kind of what it feels like. Because we have spirit wanting to build something here with you using your intuition, and then we have this sense of trying to make a decision, and everything feels cracked and cloudy and hard to discern what to do because it's the Seven of Mirrors, which would be like the Seven of Cups, which is many choices and you're not sure which way to go. The Eight of Mirrors are signposts for the wisdom of the ancient Celts, okay, for their spirituality and the meandering paths that they take. And so here are the things that the Eight Mirrors represent, okay? They represent the noble pathway to enlightenment, and that they are selflessness, truthfulness, harmlessness, mindfulness, respectfulness, goodness, peacefulness, and righteousness. So I feel like you are at a decision point. And it's an emotional decision point because we have so many of the cups energy there. And it's one that requires you to take the time to have the conversation with spirit, to figure out which direction you want to go in. How are you going to get there? How do you do this and stand in your integrity? Do what's for the best and the highest good of all. When you do what's best and the highest good of yourself, truly in the best and the highest good of yourself, then it is often also in the best and the highest good of the universe. And so what is the best, what is the right action? What is the action that doesn't harm other people yet also moves yourself forward? And I feel like you're feeling a little blocked up here. I had a real tightness in my throat chakra, and it was like I was trying to find the right words. So is this the right words that you're trying to have in a conversation? Is this the right words that you're trying to have with yourself? And so asking out loud for your guides to come and help you. So you can say, I am available for my spirit guides that are in my best and highest good of all to bring me information, intuition. I open my crown chakra to intuition for the best and the highest good. Add some, ADSUM. Say, add some, I am here. Because your guides are around you all the time. It's not like you're calling them in. They're already here. But the question is, are you listening? And when you say with intention, just something simple as add some I am here. Allow the guidance for the best and the highest good of all. I am listening. And then what do you think? What do you feel? What happens right then? And so journaling it down, paying attention to your thoughts, will help you to work your way through the situation. If you're trying to decide, okay, so that's a 7, so there could be a lot of choices. But as you're narrowing it down, if you go, okay, what if I do this? How do I feel about that? And listen to your gut. Do you get clenched up? Do you feel like, yeah, that would be great? Or, well, I think I should, but I really don't want to. Well, if you think you should, but you really don't want to, my guess is going to be that there's a lot of pressure coming from other people that think that that's what you're supposed to do that doesn't make it in your best and your highest good. So pay attention to your intuition. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you hearing? Wow. And the Queen of Mirrors for the key to the situation, which is the Watcher. This is getting in touch. This is getting in tune. This is really listening to your innate wisdom. I don't think there's any other way for me to be able to interpret that, but I'm just going to take a quick peek here. No. It says it is healthy to bid farewell to the areas in your life that no longer serve their original purpose. The winds of change produce enlightenment. So being willing to make the changes, to let things go that serve your greater good and the greater good of the universe, as you progress in your spiritual growth, as you make decisions, as you move your life forward in positive ways, it ripples out and affects other people. And that's how it's for the best of all. So in the recent past, you were thinking a lot. There's prayers, there's preparation, there's ritual. So yes, I think you've been, if you have not started a meditation practice, now is a really great time. Meditation or journaling, just showing up at a regular time to talk to spirit and allowing the feelings to register. Just feel into it. What does it feel like? Aquarius has a tendency to want to think things out, but you are being encouraged to feel things out. How does it feel? We have all the mirrors energy, which is self-reflection. It's emotional energy. You are the water bearer. You are aware of your emotions, but you try not to become immersed in them. No one's asking you to become immersed in them here. You're being encouraged to feel them, though, to weigh them out in the heart space. And then get in the flow, letting go, natural movement. You will know which are the options that are not right for you when you open up to how does it feel. Now, what do you think? Now, how did you analyze that? How does it feel? And then we have the Lady of the Gift. Generosity, receiving the intuition. Spirit wants to talk to you. I swear I said that last week. Spirit is trying to get a hold of you. They are trying to help you to release the things that are not working, the things that bring down your sense of self-esteem, self-worth, and self-value, so that you can lift yourself up. Also, if you are carrying around negative energy cords from past lives regarding financial burdens and poverty consciousness, cut those cords. Ask St. Michael, ask Metatron to come in, cut the cords to the poverty consciousness, and allow yourself to feel your way into abundance. Start to believe you're abundant in all ways. You have abundance of in everything that you need, and you are worthy, and you are worthwhile, and you are loving, and you are lovable. These are things that you seem to be struggling with. We have mother healing. So this is like an obstacle in the past that you've had to overcome. This is self-doubts of either I wasn't a good mother or I didn't have a good mother. I feel like this is more about you don't feel nurtured and loved. And so you have to do it for yourself. Because whoever was supposed to do that for you when you were younger was incapable. And that's unfortunate. And so forgive them. They did the best they could, and the best might have been really crappy. Not cutting them any slack on this. I'm just saying they had their own path they were following. They were dealing with their own lessons. And you have to release that energy. Don't let it hold you back. Don't let it be an anchor tying you down from feeling all the sense of self-esteem, self-value, self-worth that you deserve, all the emotional abundance, all the financial abundance. All of the abundance flows to you when you understand that you are an abundant creature. You are the light of God. There is a piece of the light of God within you. You are just here experiencing things. You are not your experiences. What has happened to you is not who you are. They just happened to you. You are abundant and you're magical and you can create whatever. But it requires at this point letting go of the emotional baggage in order to allow yourself to feel abundant in the heart space. You are more powerful than you realize. It is safe for you to be powerful. This is a self-empowering energy. You are abundant. You are powerful. You are loving. You are nurturing. You are caring. Positive affirmations. I am a nurturing, loving individual, and the abundance of the universe responds. What you put out into the universe is reflected back to you with these mirrors, right? It's reflected back to you tenfold. Whatever you're putting out there. So if you're putting out negative energy, you're receiving negative energy back. So put out the love and the light and the kindness and the generosity of spirit, and be what you wish you would have had, and you will have it tenfold. So make the decision. That's a choice you can make. And self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. Let go of the negative energy. Let it flow through you. Don't let it define you. You experienced it, but it is not who you are. And it is also not necessarily what you deserved. Just because it happened to you didn't mean that you deserved it, or you were being punished, or, you must have done something and that's why you're here. That's not it. The things that happened that were negative were here to help you, to teach you to love yourself. That's all. To teach you how to love others unconditionally, and it starts with loving yourself unconditionally. In the past, you've had a hard time just relaxing, resting, taking a break, watching the clouds. Maybe things have been really busy and you haven't been able to breathe, which is like cut into your meditation opportunities. Take a deep breath, find the space to work with your intuition and allow the healing to happen. And if you get in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So you have a card here that says to be in the flow. You say I have a card here that says to be in the flow. This is in the present. This is the past. This is the present. So what should you be doing right now? You should be getting in the flow. You should be allowing your emotions to flow over you, through you, not drown you, obviously. And understand you are empowered. You empower yourself through your conscious thoughts and actions. So, I am worthy. I am abundant. I am capable. I am nurturing. I am loving. I am loved. And when you love yourself, the rest falls into place. And then expect wondrous miracles to emerge. This is just really the big thing here is loving yourself. So let go of the negative energy of the past. Let go of the fact and the resentments or the anger toward anybody who is not kind and loving and nurturing toward you, and focus your nurturing on yourself. You can do this for yourself. You are stronger. You are more powerful than you realize. It is up to you. You can manage this. You have everything you need. It's inside of your heart space. Open it up. Allow yourself to love yourself. And everybody else will too. Because they will see that shining out. It will be reflected out into the world. So, I've been trying to learn more about crystals. And so I have this, it's a liquid crystal oracle deck. Relatively new to me. I really have been moving a lot. So, I haven't really had a chance to work with it very much. So we'll be going to the book on this one too. But I really felt like this Pisces energy is so deep and emotional, and then I felt like I wanted a little bit deeper emotional feeling, and liquid crystals just really seemed right. Wow, you have a lot. Of course you do. Everybody has today. So, you have obsidian, which is about self-reflection. That's going to be key. Self-reflection. Allowing yourself to see the good in you. Not reflecting, not the stuff that you don't like about you, love you and forgive you, right? We have self-forgiveness. But focus on your really positive stuff because you have so much of it, right? Ooh. What are you passionate about? You have Chrysalis? We might have to read that one. I don't know. Ah. Lepidolite. Yeah, lepidolite. Conscious feeling. We're definitely going to read this. I'm pretty sure what it's going to say is consciously be aware. In fact, we're not going to read it. This is what it is. I'm sure. Consciously paying attention. This is Virgo season. It's paying attention to details. So what are you feeling right this minute when I'm talking to you? What are you feeling next minute? Like being consciously aware of all of your feelings. That is, and don't be afraid of them. It's an awareness. It's not about drowning. It's not about too many emotions hitting me. Let them flow through you. Let them flow over you. Remember, be in the flow, right? Allow it to happen. This is part of that releasing. So you feel this way. Okay, I feel this way. Observe it and let it go. Okay, I feel this way. Observe it and let it go. You're strong enough to do this. You are the water bearer. You carry all these emotions. You could lighten the load to make space for new emotions, healthier emotions, more loving emotions, more nurturing emotions to fill up your container if you would pour some of them out. So, like the Star card where she's pouring out, I feel like that's the card represents Aquarius in the deck. Oh. So, pour out the emotions that are not of value to you this full moon. So write them down. I want to say burn them. Burn them and turn them over to spirit. I was going to say put them in water, but I think then you're just clogging up the water and you're carrying them. Burn them, turn them over to spirit, make them light. So write down all the stuff the heavy emotional energy that you're carrying, pouring it out onto paper, burn it, turn it over to spirit. Let it go. And start looking at your emotions like, this is emotion that doesn't feel positive. Ooh, I don't like that emotion. Let it go. I like this emotion. Good. Try to create more situations where that comes to you. So you can fill up their urn now with the happier emotions. Getting rid of the ones that do not work for you. You have spiritual grounding and the solar angel gold. You have quite an eclectic collection here. We might just have to kind of hop, skip, and jump our way through a couple of these because this is interesting. The gold, the solar angel, which is very cool because you probably have something that's gold that you can wear to help tap into this energy. So let's just see how to best utilize this energy for you. It's regeneration, vitality, and power. Okay, it's regeneration, vitality, and power. It is the solar plexus energy. It is that self-empowerment. So if you have something gold-colored or gold, wear it with the intention of, I am empowered. I am strong enough. I am capable. I can do this. I have the vitality, and I am changing my life in the direction in which I want it to go. I'm pouring out the negative energy, and I am making space in my life for the positive and the good feelings. So, Chrysalis. It is time to look into the lower chakra systems. So that would be the solar plexus, and then down to the sacral chakra, which is around the belly button, and then the root chakra, which is in your reproductive area. This is about balance of passion. Passion is crucial for the solar plexus for direction. Remember the gold. So in order to get there, You need to work through the other stuff. Creativity, freedom, choice, dedication. Oh, I'm sorry, identification to the world, self-love. So you are worthy of your light shining like this. You have the empowerment. Love yourself. Allow this to happen. Balance is the key. Do what you love, not what the world wants you to do. Love who you are, and don't worry about what other people say about you. It's none of your business anyways. What they think and they say, that's really just them dealing with their own crap. That's their emotional baggage they're carrying. So don't let that affect you. I mean, it's unfortunate, and sometimes it's hard to deal with. But really, if you can really, truly begin to understand that their negative crap has nothing to do with you, it gets so much easier. But these readings are getting longer the longer I go into the day. So, this hematite is the need to activate your Earth Star, which is below your feet, a process simple as taking your attentions there. So we're talking about really grounding in and rooting into your Earth Star to allow the healing to flow up through your root chakra, into your sacral chakra, into your solar plexus, so that you can feel that sense of empowerment that you have, so that you can allow that to come in. These are beautiful cards. The message is really... So use this full moon as an opportunity to release the negative energy, to get yourself balanced and rooted into your center of yourself, to feel the Earth Star open up, and to allow the healing to happen. I think I might have read the wrong one, but I doubt it's the wrong one. There are no accidents. But now, I'm dyslexic. I'm going to go to the card I pulled. Oh my gosh, that makes me laugh. Okay. Oh no, that's right. That was right. Spiritual grounding. Okay, I did get the right one. I'm like, the message made sense. Okay, and this one is to follow your heart, right? To follow your heart, to love yourself, to do what's best for you. It is time for your life. At this time, your life feelings are being united with your thoughts. If you stay true to your feelings, everything will follow. This is a time to feel your way through it, not think your way through it. I laugh, Aquarius. I know that's not easy. You can do this. You can do this. So allow the feelings, root into the ground, and allow the Earth Star to open and bring up the cleansing energy, and let it flow up to your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and feel empowered, because you deserve it, because you're worthy. Okay? All right, really long reading, but we'll talk soon.